Witness the stark reality of concrete jungles where the gray and the noise dominate. Skyscrapers tower like giants, their reflections dull and lifeless. Streets are awash with cars, their ceaseless hum a constant soundtrack. Green spaces are scarce, swallowed by steel and glass. This is our urban reality, a world where nature feels distant and disconnected. Concrete underfoot, steel overhead, and the echo of traffic in our ears. But what if we could transform these spaces into vibrant green oases? Imagine a world where you step out of your apartment and into a lush green paradise. This is the dream of green, a concept that's transforming our urban landscapes. Picture rooftop gardens thriving with life, vertical green walls that breathe life into monotonous buildings, and parklets replacing parking spaces, offering spots to unwind and reconnect with nature. These transformations aren't just aesthetically pleasing, they carry powerful benefits. They help improve our mental health, offering a serene escape from the urban hustle. They invite biodiversity, turning gray spaces into habitats for a variety of creatures. And they play a critical role in mitigating climate change, reducing urban heat, and absorbing carbon dioxide. This dream of green is not just about transforming spaces, it's about transforming lives, creating healthier and happier urban communities. The transformation from concrete jungle to urban oasis is not just a dream but a reality we can create. The transformation begins with a vision, a plan, and the will to make it happen. In the heart of every urban jungle there lies potential for a peaceful green oasis. It's a delicate dance of design, engineering, and community effort, all choreographed to the beat of sustainability and well-being. The first step is envisioning the transformation. An architect's imaginative eye sees past the concrete, envisioning vibrant green spaces within the existing framework. They weave in elements of nature, creating pockets of tranquility amidst the urban hustle. Next, we dive into the meticulous planning. This phase involves careful consideration of the urban landscape's unique attributes. The goal is to enhance the existing environment, not to overpower it. We're talking about repurposing unused buildings, turning rooftops into gardens, and transforming vacant lots into community parks. It's about making the most of the available space without disrupting the urban fabric. But a plan is only as good as its execution. And here's where the real magic happens. Construction crews step in, bringing the vision to life. They lay the groundwork, literally and figuratively, for the transformation. They build the green structures that will serve as the backbone of the new urban oasis. Yet, the transformation doesn't end there. It extends beyond the construction site, into the heart of the community. Local residents roll up their sleeves and join the effort. They plant trees, nurture gardens, and tend to their new green spaces. This collective effort fosters a sense of ownership and pride in the community, making the transformation not just physical but emotional as well. Finally, the transformation is monitored and nurtured over time. Urban transformations aren't a one-and-done deal. They need continuous care and attention to thrive. So we see city officials, volunteers, and community members working together to maintain these spaces, ensuring they continue to serve as urban oases for generations to come. With the right vision and effort, any urban space can become an oasis. Across the globe, urban dwellers have turned their concrete jungles into verdant havens. Our journey begins in New York City, where an abandoned elevated railway was given a new lease on life as the High Line. This mile-and-a-half-long greenway is now a lush urban park, a testament to the power of innovative thinking and community effort. The High Line not only provides an oasis for residents but also boosts local businesses, proving that green spaces can thrive even amidst skyscrapers and busy streets. Next, we travel to the heart of Asia, to the Gardens by the Bay in Singapore. This futuristic garden was once a barren waterfront. Today it's a global icon of urban renewal, featuring awe-inspiring super trees and biodomes filled with diverse plant life from around the world. The Gardens by the Bay is a shining example of how a city can balance urban development with environmental sustainability. It's a place where people reconnect with nature, right in the heart of a bustling city. Our final stop is in Milan, Italy, home to the Bosco Verticale, or vertical forest. This pair of residential towers is a living, breathing example of high-rise greening. Each tower houses hundreds of trees, thousands of shrubs, and countless floral species, creating a microclimate that mitigates smog and produces oxygen. The vertical forest doesn't just provide residents with a unique living experience, it also contributes significantly to the city's biodiversity. These transformations aren't just about beautifying cities or creating green spaces, they're about fostering community, boosting local economies, and improving environmental health. They show us the power of reimagining our surroundings, proving that even the most urbanized spaces can become havens of green and tranquility. These success stories prove that urban transformation is not only possible but beneficial for everyone. From New York to Singapore, from Milan to your own backyard, the potential for transformation is everywhere. It's up to us to seize it, to turn our concrete jungles into our own personal oases. Now, it's your turn to transform your space into a personal oasis. Imagine stepping out onto your balcony, not to a view of gray concrete, but a lush, green sanctuary. It's not a dream, but a very achievable reality, no matter how small your space may be. For those with a balcony, consider container gardening. It's a simple yet effective way to cultivate a variety of plants, from flowers to herbs, even vegetables. Choose containers that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing. And don't forget to consider the needs of your plants: sunlight, water, and space to grow. For those lucky enough to have a rooftop, the possibilities are truly endless. Why not create a rooftop greenhouse? It's a beautiful way to extend your living space and bring a bit of nature into the urban landscape. You can grow a variety of plants year-round, and even create a relaxing sitting area where you can escape the hustle and bustle of the city. Community parks are another great place to create an oasis, especially if you're working with limited personal space. Get involved in local community gardening projects, or better yet, start one yourself. From planting trees to creating flower beds, community gardens not only green up the neighborhood but also foster a sense of community and connection. There's a certain joy and satisfaction that comes from creating your own personal oasis. It's not just about the physical transformation of the space but also the transformation within yourself. It's a journey of creativity, patience, and discovery. Don't be disheartened if you don't have a green thumb. Gardening is a skill that can be learned, and there's a wealth of resources available to help you along the way. So, take that first step. Choose your space, decide what you want to grow, and start planting. It's time to turn that concrete jungle into your own personal oasis. Remember, every green space counts, no matter how small. As we move forward, the trend towards urban transformation only grows stronger. Urban spaces, once dominated by concrete and steel, are gradually giving way to green canopies, vertical gardens, and eco-friendly architecture. This is not just a passing fad, but the dawn of a new era in city planning and design. Imagine skyscrapers draped in greenery, rooftops teeming with urban farms, and city parks flourishing with biodiversity. This is the vision of the future, a world where cityscapes harmonize with nature rather than stand against it. And it's not just a pipe dream. Architects, city planners, and environmental activists worldwide are joining forces to make this green dream a reality. In cities across the globe, innovative projects are sprouting up, transforming urban landscapes into verdant havens. Take, for instance, the proliferation of vertical forests. These are not your typical buildings. They are living, breathing structures, their facades adorned with trees and plants that absorb carbon dioxide, filter pollutants, and boost biodiversity. Then there's the rise of urban farming, a movement that's taking root in rooftops and vacant lots. It's about growing food where people live, reducing the need for transportation, and providing fresh produce right at the doorstep of city dwellers. This is farming reimagined for the 21st century, a testament to humanity's incredible capacity for innovation and adaptation. The future also holds promise for technological advancements that marry ecology with urban living. Picture solar-powered smart parks that harness renewable energy while providing a green space for relaxation and recreation. Or imagine biofiltration systems integrated into architectural design, purifying the air we breathe in the very buildings we inhabit. But the future of urban greening isn't just about the big, bold projects. It's also about the small, everyday actions of individuals and communities. It's about planting a tree in your backyard, setting up a bird feeder on your balcony, or starting a community garden in your neighborhood. Every step, no matter how small, contributes to the greening of our cities. As we stand on the brink of this green revolution, we are not just transforming our surroundings, but also our mindsets. We are learning to value nature not just for its aesthetic appeal, but for its vital role in our survival and well-being. We are realizing that to thrive in the urban jungle, we need to make space for the real jungle. In the heart of the concrete jungle lies the potential for an urban oasis. It's time to unlock it.